The Nigerian Academy of Engineering held her honorary induction ceremony on Thursday, the 12th of April 2018, at the Grand Ballroom of the Eco Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. The man of the day, Mr. Alfred Okoigun, who was inducted as an honorary fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, was honored by other fellows of the Academy, led by Engineer Mrs. J. O. Maduka, President of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering. The event, which was compared by Mr. Seyi Adeyemo, a fellow of the Institute of Chemical Engineering, also featured a public lecture titled Engineering Innovation and Last Mile Development Towards a Synergy Between Investors and Research by Engineer Professor Ibidagbo Obe, former Vice-Chancellor, University of Lagos. Mr. Alfred Okoigun was born in Ewu in Edo State. He attended Holy Trinity Catholic School, Ewu, and Government College, Ugedi. He proceeded to study mechanical engineering at the Petroleum Training Institute, Efuru. He also attended a senior management program at the International Institute for Management Development, Switzerland, and several other management development programs. As a visionary entrepreneur, Mr. Okoigun resigned his appointment in 1980 and established Ako Petrochemical Engineering Company Limited. He is an ardent scholar who has written and presented several technical papers at both local and international fora. He is a member of many professional and industry bodies and organizations. Mr. Okoigun has been described as a philanthropist par excellence who continues to invest in human capital development, empowerment programs, and community-related projects. The event began with a procession which saw fellows of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering make their way into the hall. Among the high-profile guests who were in attendance at the event were auto merchant Chief Mike Negose, renowned chartered accountant and administrator Basharu J.K. Randall, Nigerian literary icon and renowned poet Professor J.P. Clark, Alhaji Femi Okunu, SAN, the chairman and CEO Biscan Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo, as well as other important personalities in the field of engineering. In the welcome address by Engineer Mrs. J. O. Maduka, President of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, she welcomed all to the great occasion organized to celebrate a deserving Nigerian who has been a towering pillar of strength to the growth, progress, and development of numerous engineers and several initiatives of engineering associations in Nigeria. Engineer Mrs. J. O. Maduka added that the occasion was important because in about 21 years of the establishment of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, it has only honored 3 personalities, of which the last induction was done 8 years ago. She said the Academy honors deserving individuals who have contributed immensely to the development of engineering, innovations, as well as science and technology, adding that the lecture would serve as an opportunity for more innovation in the engineering profession.
Distinguished guests, I strongly believe that we should use this occasion to remind us all that our responsibility as the Nigerian Academy of Engineering is to ensure the advancement of engineering education and practice throughout the engineering family. This is achievable through continuous learning, advocacy, and strategic collaboration with relevant professional associations and industry. The goal remains a significant improvement of the lives of our people and the state of our society, nation, and humanity as a whole. We are to facilitate information dissemination and exchange of ideas among ourselves and other professionals, act as advisors to both the government and the private sector operators on engineering, technology, and other related matters. Indeed, we are to be proactive by assessing emerging socio-economic challenges in the country as they relate to engineering and technology, anticipating the likely need to meet those challenges and profiling appropriate solutions.
The special guest of honor, Engineer Dr. Maikanti Barrow, Group Managing Director, NNPC, in his remark, congratulated Mr. Alfred Okoigun for his well-deserved honorary recognition, adding that he has proven to be an astute, resolute and a dependable engineer who has contributed significantly to engineering and technology in Nigeria.
How else do you honor this outstanding Nigerian who has migrated his company from that run by himself to a group of companies run by competent and tested professionals, and who has on his payroll over 400 indigenous employees? I think he deserves some clap here. Who has on his payroll over 400 indigenous employees who deliver outstanding service operating from different offices in Lagos, Warri, Port Harcourt, and even London. In particular, he has transformed the ACO Petrochemical Engineering Company, PLC, into the ACO Group, PLC, comprising of ACO Maintenance and Engineering Limited, ACO Worldwide Services, ACO Marine and Oil Services, and ACO Integrity Services Limited. How else do we honor this man who has continuously identified and supported various engineering initiatives in Nigeria for several decades?
The inducting process commenced with a reading of the citation of the inductee, Mr. Alfred Okoigun. The citation of Mr. Alfred Okoigun was read by engineer Dr. Mrs. F.I. Amakri.
Distinct pleasure of reading this citation on Mr. Alfred Okoigun, who was born in Ewu, Edo State. He attended Holy Trinity Catholic School, Ewu, and Government College, Uweli. Thereafter, he studied mechanical engineering at the Petroleum Training Institute, Efuru. He also attended a senior management program at the International Institute for Management Development, Lausanne, Switzerland, and several other management development programs. He joined the NNPC as a material management officer in the Warri Refinery and Petrochemical Company in 1978, after a one-year industrial training with Snap Proghetti, a member company of ENI in Italy. As a visionary entrepreneur, Mr. Okoigun resigned his appointment in 1980 and established ACO Petrochemical Engineering Company Limited to provide maintenance engineering and consultancy services to the Nigerian oil and gas industry.
After that, Mr. Alfred Okoigun was joined on the podium by his wife and children, after which the president of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, engineer Mrs. J. Maduka, supervised the induction ceremony.
Of conduct, statutes, and bylaws of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering. I also pledge to contribute to the advancement of knowledge
and promotion of excellence
in engineering
to the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Engineer Professor Ibidakbo Obe, former Vice-Chancellor, University of Lagos, who delivered the public lecture at the event, spoke on the topic, engineering innovation and last-mile development towards a synergy between investors and research. He highlighted several innovations that have improved the economy and made lives better. He said that there's a difference between inventors and investors. He stressed that while inventors are concerned about research and development, investors are interested in short-term gains. He added that nothing gets innovated until it is accepted in the market, as he urged engineers to look into several investment opportunities that can make Nigeria stand out.
They are rather interested in what will be their short gain. We as inventors look at long term, what will happen in future. The investors are not so patient. They want to see what could give them better return than trading. Especially in this country, you want to find out if I'm going to get better return. Now, the way to do it, therefore, is that perhaps the academy is best placed to find a forum like this. And I'm sure that our new fellow knows what goes on in that marketplace, whereby we could move their expectation from short term to longer term. And in doing that, what they will need is a guarantee that eventually whatever they are doing will still be their own, which means we're going to give them a protection in terms of IP, intellectual property, in terms of patents, so that they can hold this and they are sure that nothing will happen to it for a very long time. That's what I meant by my last mile.
Mr. Alfred Okoigun, in his remarks, thanked the Nigerian Academy of Engineering for honoring him in a great way. He promised to give his best in the field of science and urged youth in Nigeria to embrace science and technology, as he pledged his continuous support towards the growth and development of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering.
For me, and for those who have known me over the years, I am deeply, deeply, deeply passionate about engineering, about science and technology. I saw this in my secondary school days when we went on an excursion to the petroleum training to the Shared Development Company, to know that because of science and technology, we can extract the crude oil from the ground, process it to various products for human growth and development. That for me was an eye-opener. And that's, as a matter of fact, influenced my decision to look into going into reading engineering eventually. And luckily, it happened when I went to the Petroleum Training Institute. Why Nigeria has not progressed the way it should, the real truth is we refuse to recognize science and technology. Other nations have. America have, Great Britain, Germany. And the ones we call third worlds in those days, Malaysia, Singapore, China, immediately they started to embrace science and technology. We could see the impact it has made in their economy.
In the vote of thanks by Engineer Professor Folala Sisi, the Vice President of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, he congratulated Mr. Alfred Okoigun for his well-deserved recognition. He said the Academy is 20 years old and has only given 4 honorary awards. He also thanked Engineer Dr. Maikanti Barrow and Engineer Professor Ibidagbobe for honoring the occasion.
And I want us to see that the Academy takes time to give this kind of award. The Academy is 20 years old and going to 21. And we have only given 4. And all the 4 have national awards. One of them is here. Lateef Olufemi Okunu is a renowned man who made sure that we have current. That is why he was given the award, because this is a lawyer, son, who was a minister and said, professional bodies must be registered by government. Can we clap for him? I think you all know Asiodu, what he did in 1974 for this country, and more. So we gave him an award as an honorary fellow. Can you clap for him too? The third one is a man who trained us. Professor A.L. Mabogunje is the man who actually designed Abuja. He's a geographer turned planner. He's an emeritus professor of geography at University of Ibadan. And this man is a hero all over the country. Can you also clap for him? So if the academy has only been able to give 4 out in 21 years, you will know that the honorary today is a special case, and if you stand up, that we are congratulating you. I congratulate you. You are really very lucky because you've done great things for engineering.
The recession later commenced as fellows of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering made their way out of the hall, which marked the end of the event. From Biscayne Communications, we congratulate Mr. Alfred Okoigun on this special milestone achievement.